My name is Michael Williams. What do you think is the one skill that you absolutely must have if you want to get a good job, a great job, if you want to excel in your career? What do you think it is? It's communication. It's effective communication, right? So in order to present yourself well in interviews, in order to sell yourself and present your ideas, you have to be able to communicate halfway decently, right? If you want to excel in your career, you're going to need to be able to manage groups, communicate effectively with your team members, communicate with your supervisor, your clients, your customers. So you're going to need to be able to do what? Communicate effectively. If you want your relationships, right, to go well, to be healthy and productive, both at work and at home, you're going to need to be able to, that's right, communicate effectively. So that's what this course is about. It's about effective communication. In fact, the title is what? Effective Communication, 7 Tools to Communicate Tactfully. And notice I use the word let's use another marker. Notice I use the word tactfully, right? So it's very important because one of the things that we're going to be dealing with in this course is how to communicate in the face of existing or potential resistance, where people they don't want to hear the idea, they don't like the idea, they're going to resist the idea. When you're going to need to communicate with people who are they just want to say no, or when you're in a situation where people want to disagree or people want to fight and argue, how do you communicate effectively in those kinds of situations? How do you communicate where you need to say no, or where you need to discipline someone, or where you need to directly ask someone to do something that you know or think that they don't want to do? How do you do that? We're going to deal with that. I'm going to give you 7 specific tools to deal with that in this course. Why did I design this course? Well, one of the things that I do now is I work with clients from all around the world. Literally, I have clients in Saudi Arabia, in South Africa, in Australia, in the US, just all around the world. And I learned so many things from them. And one of my clients, a very intelligent guy, he said, you know what, I want to improve how I communicate because I'm a very direct person, and I need, in order for me to excel in my career, I need to be able to just improve my communication, especially when I need to say no, or when I need to be direct. I don't want to be abrasive, right? I may need to be assertive, but I don't want to be abrasive. I don't want to necessarily offend people. And so one of the things that I decided to do was to design this course for executives, for people that need to be able to improve their communication in those kinds of situations. So that's why, that's the purpose that I've designed this course. Now, another reason that I've designed this course is because I really want you to have healthy and productive relationships. So when you communicate effectively, what it does is it allows you to have healthier relationships at work and at home. It allows you to have more productive relationships at work and at home. And we'll define what that means once we get into the course. What is a healthy and a productive relationship, and why would you want one? Why would you want one? Okay, so we're going to look at that in this course. I'm very excited about this. I've designed this course to be very user-friendly, very kind of easy to get into and extract the information you need. I know you're busy. I know you probably don't want to sit and watch long videos and so forth. So what I advise you to do is to download the audio, put them on your mobile device, and listen to them while you're going back and forth to work. Okay? Watch the videos by all means, but also just listen to the audio. And you're going to need to listen to this multiple times to absorb the information. But I've also designed it so that you can take the tools, now watch this, take the tools and use them immediately and see immediate results. You can use them, you can implement them immediately, and you can see immediate results. That's how I've designed this course. Okay. So I'm very excited. I hope you're very excited. And in the very next session, we're going to jump right in and look at, I'm just going to get my little iPad here because I just want to give you just a really brief overview of kind of what we're going to look at next. We're going to look at next reasons why people don't communicate effectively. So before we can actually learn how to and start communicating effectively, we really want to look at why we don't want to, because there are some reasons that if we're not aware of them, and if we don't deal with them, we actually will just continue communicating the way we are. So yeah, there's excellent information on the internet for effective communication, for communicating tactfully and diplomatically. There's some excellent courses in Udemy for that. But one of the things that we're going to do is look at some reasons why. And we're just going to look at 3 major reasons why we don't, why sometimes we don't. After that, we're going to look at why tactful communication is a habit. It's a habit, and what that means for you. See, that's good, right? That's good. Tactful communication is a habit. So what does that mean for you? And then finally, we're going to look at each of the 7 tools for tactful communication. So I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready to jump in. I'll see you in the first session.